Hi, this is Gene Sherrard with Seattle Now and Then 360. It's said that success has 100 fathers. Failure, on the other hand, is an orphan best ignored and forgotten. On July 17th, 1897, 7 months before our then photo was taken, the Seattle Post-Intelligencer trumpeted, "Gold, gold, 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 68 rich men on the steamer Portland, stacks of yellow metal." On that misty Saturday morning, thousands at Schwabacher's Wharf on the downtown waterfront cheered the haggard returnees who lined the steamer's decks bearing at least a ton of golden fruit. The Seattle Times listed the 10 wealthiest miners, starting with Seattle bookseller William Stanley, worth a reported $112,000. Now is the time, the Times allowed, to go to the rich Klondike country, where gold is as plentiful as sawdust. The PI predicted, there will no doubt be a great rush for the new discoveries, and the majority will outfit in and leave from Seattle. Such news of a bonanza was most welcome amid Seattle's economic depression. It sparked a stampede known as the Gold Rush. Lured were the jobless and gainfully employed, from bums to bankers, con men to carpenters. Heeding the siren song was Seattle Mayor W.D. Wood, who immediately resigned along with a dozen Seattle cops. Within 10 days of the Portland's arrival, more than 1,500 latter-day Argonauts headed north. Of course, the smart money played it safe and stayed home. Downtown merchants and shipping firms ramped up services, while Chamber of Commerce boosters insisted that only Seattle could serve as a jumping-off point, and fanned the rallying cry, Klondike or bust. Contrarians, from returning miners to newspapers, immediately sounded notes of caution. Winter has set in at the frozen north, the Tacoma Daily News reported on September 10th, 1897. Those who have been seeking gold must now seek for food or starve. News of impending famine in the Yukon soon reached the halls of government. In December, an alarmed U.S. Congress funded a relief expedition. Accordingly, the sailing ship Lucille, subject of our then photo, docked in Seattle, fully loaded with 1,200 tons of supplies, 110 mules, and 22 government packers, all commanded by 2 Army lieutenants. On February 15, 1898, the morning the expedition departed, an immense crowd lined docks to cheer the would-be rescuers. Photographer Edward H. Curtis, whose brother Aschel already was mining the Yukon for gold and photos, captured the Lucille and its crew on what should have been an auspicious day. Mysteriously, however, the 3-masted schooner never completed its mission. Sparse and cryptic accounts indicate only that after weeks of delay, it was towed into Skagway. Its efforts never bore fruit, or delivered it. In our then photo, Edward Curtis's hand-tinted lantern slide, featuring 21 would-be government rescuers, lined the rails of the Lucille at Schwabacher's Wharf in 1898, ready to bring food and supplies to starving miners in the frozen north. Reports of privation did not deter an estimated 100,000 Argonauts, 70,000 of whom passed through Seattle, from heading to the Klondike by 1900. Of those, only 300 struck it rich. In our now photo, framed by the Seattle Wheel and the Aquarium, a 70-foot yacht owned by Sailing Seattle and called the Obsession, returns from an evening journey to the former Schwabacher's Wharf. The dock, which survived the Great Fire of 1889, was renamed Pier 58 after World War II. Removed in the 1960s, it was replaced by Waterfront Park until its collapse and demolition in 2020.